Don't miss a beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. Today Ghana News, it's your clan. Time with Francis, a unique delight. Don't miss the magic, shining bright. Tune in and see the best of the best. Today Ghana News, you'll be impressed. In a few weeks, a new adventure. Francis Jalil, we're ready. From the beach to the dance floor. Don't miss.
Hi everyone, my name is Frances and the name of the show is Time with Frances. Welcome you guys to today's show, and today we're talking about two different countries from two different continents. Okay, so today is going to be very interesting, very educative, especially for people who want to relocate, people who want to travel for studies, or any kind of traveling you want to do. So you just stick and stay because you will learn a lot, okay? Because we're talking about Armenia and Africa, Ghana to be precise. Okay, guys, so don't forget the program is live at Twitch, on satellite, Facebook, YouTube, links are all on Today Ghana News TV. Also, we're live on our social channel on Hing FM 93.5 at Ahingima in the Eastern region, Kings Radio in Accra, Jeffrema TV at Warara, in Oti region, Sakina Information Center at Tatale, Northern Ghana. Adalama Community Information Center at Nkonta and France TV, also we're all the way at the Volta region. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, making time, being with me every Friday live with your girl. My name is Frances. The show is Time with Frances. So after this break, we're going to be introducing our guest for today. So don't go too far. Just grab a popcorn or grab something, okay? Very quick. But don't forget, it's Q&A section as well. So today's going to be a lot. First come, first serve. Please tell us where you're watching us from. Send all your questions early because if time is running out, I can't read all the questions. You already know me. I'll tell you guys, let's keep it till next time. So please send in your question as early as possible. Okay, guys? All right. So after this break, let's just hear from our sponsors. And when we get back, you get to see our two lovely guests for tonight.
Hello, abusiafo. Centrica ewo niema papa ma edimechi ne nkwohwe. Sebani signature sentence so Centrica ewo homai eba no shade so a fresh Centrica ewo 027 0042568 and 0552 837247. Centrica follow no ewo TikTok social media handles nyina. TikTok eye Queen Jenna 618 and ne Centrica say all your good smell and all your fragrance, we got you covered. Centrica ewo in Sawam off Accra Road ne so wa frɛ na begu screen yi so you know facial obe deliver ma kama ene kosi December we your rani promo ne obeto bi obeche perfume baako.
Welcome to the Pretty Unisex Salon, where beauty meets confidence. At the Pretty, we bring out the best in you with our professional services like stylish braiding, elegant fixing of weave-on, relaxing pedicure, stunning acrylic nails, flawless makeup, gentle hair washing, and perfect touch-ups to keep you glowing. Step into the Pretty Unisex Salon today. Your beauty, our passion. We are right located at Agbogba Ashoman Road, close to Gold Avenue School. You can equally call us on 0240-796422 or 0261-740678 to book your appointment. The Pretty Unisex Salon. Good, look good and feel good.
Africa unite, 'cause the children wanna go home. Yeah.
Greetings, my name is Ras Mubarak. I'm a former member of parliament in Ghana. On the 18th of August, we're going to begin a very historic journey. A journey driving through 39 African countries that's going to take us well over 4 months, driving for 600 hours, over 40,000 kilometers. And this initiative is endorsed by the government of Ghana. Why are we doing this? We want our continent to unite, and we want our people in Africa to be able to travel within Africa without visa restrictions. You see, Africa has enormous potential beyond anybody's imagination. And if we are united as one people, one continent, if there are no restrictions for us to travel to each other's country, you have no idea what we can achieve together. The economic benefits are enormous. You know, the cultural exchanges, the opportunity to, study and learn and tour and see each other's country is just amazing. And so we want you, my friends, to support this, and we appeal to African governments to support the initiative so that together we can make Africa visa-free now.
Africa unite, 'cause the children wanna go home.
All right, welcome back, dears. Thanks for joining Time with Frances. Every Friday we're live. So let's meet our guest for tonight. We have Ashkan. I hope I pronounced it well.
Yes.
Ashkan. She is from Armenia. Okay, guys. And we have Kweku. Kweku is from Ghana. So welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me, making time with me. I know you guys are so busy, okay? So this means a lot to me. You just came from work, I know. So thank you so much for making time and with me and my viewers.
Thank you for inviting.
Okay, cool. Welcome to Time. Finally, we finally got it.
Finally, pleasure being here.
Okay, all right. So, guys, before the break, I made mention that today's topic we're talking about 2 different countries from 2 different continents. Okay, so Ghana is from Africa, and Armenia is in Europe. So we want these 2 beautiful guests of ours to talk more about it, and with time you will know who they are and send in your questions, please. Like I said, Q&A, don't be late, and tell me where you're watching us from so that I can give a shout out. Don't forget that our program is always live. We're live every Friday, all on TodayGhanaNews TV on all the platforms. So don't forget to tune in with your girl. I'm your host, always. My name is Frances. Okay, so I'm going to start with you.
Right.
Because we came to their country. So I want for you to tell us like your journey from Ghana.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, how did you hear about Armenia? Because I know a lot of people don't know this country.
Yes, you're so right. It's actually a good question. So my story started when I decided to relocate to Dubai in the time of COVID-19. So,
Oh, you were in Dubai.
I wasn't. Apparently, I was in Ghana.
Okay.
As at the time, there was curfew and all that. Flights weren't moving and all. Yeah. So I think after the curfew was taken away, my visa came through. So I relocated to Dubai.
Okay.
And then I lived there for 1 year. I was living and working there. And I decided to, take a step forward in life because, as you know, this is what we are made of as men. So I started asking questions, and apparently I was supposed to move to the Italy. And I got in touch with a friend, a longtime friend on the internet, and then he introduced this country to me. And the funny thing is, when he mentioned Armenia, I literally thought it was Albania because, we Ghanaians, we are used to all these foreign countries.
Yeah.
So Armenia sounded a bit odd to me, and being some sort of an adventure and a curious guy, I was like, okay, let me just move to this country. Let me just hold on to the Italy and then move onto this country and then see what we're gonna make of this country. So I came here, and it was the first time I heard about the country, and this is how far we've come. And it's been 3 years now.
3 good years here. Wow, that's a long time if you ask me. That's a pretty long time. So how do you find the country when you came? Were there any surprises? Was there any expectations that were cut short or?
Yes. So there was an expectation because back in Ghana, should I say, I had an opportunity to visit some few countries before I moved to Dubai. Okay. And then having lived in Dubai, and from the information I got before relocating to this country, my expectations was kind of very high. Yeah, but then when I first arrived, into this country, I was kind of hit with a little bit of disappointment because of the level of expectation I had already before moving in.
Okay.
But then also I was like, okay, we're here. Let's see what we can make of this country. And then I think it's one of the not best, but then the good decisions because I have literally learned to grow, to learn culture and the way of living in a country which is steadily growing. I wouldn't say it is a developed country, but it is a developing country. And then having been here, I think gradually we're settling in. It's one of the good decisions I took. And then I have gotten to meet my princess here, so you can imagine.
I was just about to get into that. Okay, so Ashton here is actually Kwiko's fiance? Or?
Yes, she is my fiance.
Right, so we're going to ask Ashton, so tell us about Armenia in your own words, just briefly.
Okay, so as I was born and grown here, I cannot say that I had some kind of expectations about this, but the country is growing for sure. If you would be here, let's say, 10 years ago, the picture would be completely different, about maybe small things even, let's say buses or something, but we're trying and we're growing. Actually, it's a really good place to have your vacation. If you want a passive vacation or you want to see beautiful places, a beautiful nature, maybe clean air or something, you can be here. Also, I would like to add that Armenia was the first Christian country. Yeah.
I hope you all heard it from her, okay? It's not a Muslim country. Because I keep getting that question a lot. If Armenia is a Muslim country. Please say that again so they can hear you.
We became a Christian at 301 first.
Yes.
Year, is it right? So I'm just learning English, so I'm going to ask if I'm saying something correctly. So starts from there. We're Christian, and actually Armenia is a very religious country. Maybe sometimes you could even notice when you're in the taxi or bus, when you're passing next to church, people are doing this.
Yeah.
Like 3 times. Yes. So
Okay, all right. So that's just briefly about. I mean, as time goes on in the show, we will get to know more because I know we could also have learned a lot being here 3 years. I mean, he should know. I mean, now he's going to be an Armenian, gets married soon. So definitely he should know where he's going to be leaving. Yes. All right. So back to you, Kweku. I want you to. I know that you said you came a lot of expectation and you were like a bit disappointed, but that you didn't give up. You stayed and we pursued whatever you did, and now you're here. And you met beautiful.
Yes, one of the best gifts I may ever given.
Oh, well, you see, then, I mean, that's the reason for you, I mean, staying if you don't have a plan for beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to ask you that when you got here, is it for schooling or you were just coming to check out the country to now see if it's either here or Italy?
Okay, so it was for school because for me education is everything. So the plan was to enhance my education, and coming from a background whereby there is not like the massive support, not that you couldn't have it, but then unfortunately it is what it is about life. I got here and then I noticed it wasn't really an English speaking country, so that was one of the toughest.
You didn't Google?
I Googled, but then on the internet there are a lot of informations there, especially if they want like the world to know about them. So yeah, it was said that there was some sort of an amount of English language, in percentage wise. But then I got here and then I noticed that the actual percentage being showed on the internet is pretty much less, like low. It's rather the youth of Armenia, they were like getting acquainted with English. So like wherever you went and then going for job seeking and all that, it was a bit difficult because at the end of the day, it's either you speak in Russian or you speak in Armenian before you can have an opportunity. So it wasn't easy. The dreams of furthering education was put on hold because at the end of the day, how are you going to keep yourself up on the game if you don't have the means and sources to like further your education? So we started looking here and there, holding on, and then gradually, by the grace of God, we landed on a job which has like kept us, and also with some sort of level of education I had back home in terms of like education. I happen to have used it because I noticed since English was a thing for them, I should also like get into that franchise and then execute whatever knowledge I have.
Yes, but I also heard that there's some jobs here that you have to speak English. That's the best.
Yes, that was the best options, and these are the jobs like I literally got into and then helped me like kind of settle in, and in proportion wise, these jobs are not really like as many as it is supposed to be out there. Because other than that, if you are not someone who has the knowledge of Russian or Armenian, then you will be able to venture into other, parts of the business world. That's what it is. Yeah.
Well, at least maybe it's a good thing to learn new languages.
Yes.
Russian, Armenian. I mean, it should be in your bucket list if you're traveling, by the way, okay? To a country that is not English speaking. Just have that in mind to just speak the language. It's very, very important.
Yes, I think I would like to add that, for Ghana being an English, like having an English as an official language, if you have it in mind to travel outside the country, I think it will only be not advisable if you have a certain amount of different languages you probably know about. It will make you settle in easier. So if you are in Ghana, you've not yet traveled out, and then you have it in mind to move to other country, which isn't, let's say, 99 or let's say 80% of an English language country, then I would advise you have at least A1 to A2 level of like the country you are planning to move on. It will help you settle in easier.
Okay, so Ashkan, I hope I'm pronouncing it well. I beg your pardon. I know, just bear with me here.
You are doing it better than him, by the way.
Okay, so Okay, then now I'm proud of myself. You said you started learning English language recently, or your English is not that good, but you speak so well
Yes.
for me.
Actually, I've learned by myself in the beginning. I was just reading and translating some things to understand the thing I'm interested in. And after that, I started to work with a German company and they provided English lessons. So I was learning with them, but it also wasn't like enough for me to speak this way. Then I went to the company, which was like international, and there I needed to speak English. So by speaking, my English level was like,
Yeah, because you speak every
8%.
day,
yes,
right?
yes.
So it gets fluent.
And then after meeting him that I need to speak English like every day constantly, it's becoming better with every day.
I mean, he's an English teacher, so you are
Yes.
perfect, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still learning. I know that like I cannot learn the language very fast. And also about learning Armenian, if you want to come here, I don't think it's really that easy to learn Armenian before you come to the country. Actually, it's not the easiest language. It's pretty difficult. So maybe you also can come here and learn here with native speakers. It will
Yes,
be
yeah.
a bit easier.
No, but I think the one thing is whenever you move into a country, just get in mind that if it's not an English speaking country, you should be open to learn it. Even if you don't learn like
You should have the basics for
the
conversation.
basic for conversation's sake.
Yeah.
You know, it helps. And people, I mean, if somebody comes to my country and you speak my native, I like it. Let's be frank.
Yeah, sure.
So
I would like it, but then I also understand that it's not easy. For example, I know Russian from, let's say, birth. I knew Russian words even before I knew Armenian. I learned Armenian words. Yeah, because after Soviet, all people knew Russian, and my school was Russian school, and in the house, my father and grandmother, they were speaking Russian. So yeah, and
between these two languages, Russian and Armenian, which one is easier?
Russian, if you ask me.
For me,
Yes.
it depends on the time of my life. When I was using more Russian was easy for me. Now I'm not really using Russian, and Armenian is easier for me. And now I'm speaking more English, so English is easier than Russian. Yeah, now I'm not really speaking Russian, and Russian is kind of, don't say that it's too easy, first of all. It's difficult, like you need to speak from your soul, and you are getting even tired a bit from that.
Okay.
So now it's easier for me to speak Armenian, but before it was Russian. Yeah.
So I'd like to chip in something. I wouldn't say Russian is easier, but comparing these two languages as a foreigner, because already you guys are like already mingled or mingling. You get my point. You have the connections.
Yeah, a lot of Russians.
Yes, you have the inter-Soviet something all put together. So the idea of you having the language, it's just like me being a Ghanaian. English is an official language. So right from birth, I'm made to speak English. I'm made to learn English. You get my point? Even though I do have my native language also, which is the Akan. You get my point? So moving into a different dimension of the world, comparing these two, knowing that they have some sort of relationship and connections, I would prefer to rather learn Russian than learn Armenian, because Armenian is very difficult.
Actually, it's also better to learn Russian from the point that you can speak Russian with more people than Armenian. Like, Armenian know only Armenians, but Russian knows, I don't know, Ukrainians,
Belarus people also speak.
And there are a lot of people here, yes.
So they know the language.
You can communicate with
Yeah.
Russian language. Okay, I know what you're.
And then also most African, as far as I know, they speak Russian language.
Yes, I heard that Russian is more easier compared to the Armenian language. So a lot of people here mostly speak Russian language. All right, so let's talk about culture and identity. How do you balance keeping your African culture roots with embracing this European lifestyle?
Okay, for me, I have this. So let me chip in this. Last night I was having a conversation with a brother. Like he's a friend, but more than a brother. We grew up together. He's now currently in the US.
Okay.
William, if you're watching this, shout out to you. So we're having this conversation with our spiritual mother, and then he was talking about settling in the US, and I was like, bro, if you know where you're coming from, I don't think that, and then you're conscious of yourself, I don't think that you easily get swayed with the culture over there. You get my point?
Yeah.
In as much as I love Armenian culture, and then I have also noticed that there's some sort of similarities, you know, their cultural background and that of Ghanaian, who are coming from Akan, Asante precisely. So yeah, I'm always keeping my cultural values, my norms, traditions, and everything, regardless. And then also I'm opening myself up to learn things here because that is the only way I grow and then settle in. Yeah. So the fact that I'm here doesn't mean I should throw away my culture. No, I'm still, and I'm even introducing it to her as well.
And
yes,
is she loving it?
Of course. She loves me, so she loves everything that I'm of.
Okay, what's one thing that you've introduced to her that she loves?
Our food.
You do? Okay, so which one? Okay, let us say.
Okay, my favorite is jollof.
The Ghanaian one.
The Ghanaian jollof.
And also when I first tried that, it was specific for me, but now I love it. It's peanut butter soup.
Oh, then you already Oh, wow. No, you have to go to Ghana now. You're
And actually, my family liked the peanut butter soup also.
Wow.
They were even like, how did you make it? What kind of spices in there?
You can prepare that?
Yeah, she did it once.
Okay.
But my family was here and they tried and they liked it.
Oh, nice. Wow.
Yeah, steadily she's learning how to make it because sometimes she's like, babe, I want to learn.
Yeah.
For example, the other time, she I think we were expecting her siblings also. And then she was like, babe, I want to learn how to do this. I was like, okay, do this, do that. I was just telling her what to do and then because, and I'm also learning some things also from her, so yes.
Okay. I mean, you guys look so cute together. So nice. All right, so enough of, okay, let's get into how you guys meet because I love, okay? How did you guys meet? Yeah, no, I'm not asking because he came and he found you. So I want to ask him, how did he find you? So quickly, yes. How did you find Ashley?
All right, so I'm going to give a brief story about how we met. So, like she mentioned earlier, she found herself in an international company. So did I, known as Evolution. So we both started as a game presenter.
Okay, so at work.
Yes, at workplace.
Okay, not on the internet.
No, not on the internet. At workplace, we both started, and then the first time I literally saw her, she was looking very stunning on table. I was like walking in and I was just walking right in front of her, but then she was looking dangerous too.
Okay.
So yes, with time, there was friendship, and then friendship, we became best of friends, and then from time, we got to understand that we wanted more than just being friends, and then this is how far the journey has been so far. And like I said, she's one of the best things Armenia has given me.
Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, so I want to ask from, I'm not going to say racist or anything like on one side, because I know also there are particular countries in Africa or tribes in Africa that don't allow their sons or their kids to marry white. Yes, we do have. So I can also term that as racist from Africa, because if you say you don't want a particular your child to marry a white lady, based on whatever you think is racist. It's the same for whites too that don't want their kids to marry the black because of the skin color. So is that an issue for you, for your family?
Okay, from the very beginning of our relationship, for her, she thought it was going to be difficult. For me, I already knew what I was doing because I had already. There's one thing about me: when I meet someone and then I know for sure she is the one, I do not play games or hide and seek stuff with her. So I literally told my family about her, my mom and my dad. They already opened up to. For them, it's about you being happy. So it doesn't really matter where the person is coming from because they understand that we are all humans. Yeah. It doesn't matter the skin color. So they were kind of already accepting her, but in her, on the other hand, it was a bit difficult for her. But then also, I understood where they're coming from. Sometimes I don't think it's just because of the skin color, but then it's also for the fact that you are not from here. You're from the other world, you know, in a different time zones, and then uniting with their child, they just don't look at the fact that you guys are coming together, but then also look at the bigger picture, which is probably their child relocating, and then for them not seeing her anymore and all that.
Okay, yeah,
So
I get it.
most of the time, it's not just my mom. My mom, for example, also asked questions. She was okay, but then she started asking questions about what about the kids? Someday when you have kids, because we have heard that, you know, when these people travel outside and when they have children, they according to their culture, they don't want their kids to go out and all that. I was like, no, mom, it's not like that.
Okay, let's ask you and say, what was your family reaction, first of all, when you introduced him?
Well,
As-
it's a bit difficult. First of all, you know, I won't say because of the skin color and something like that, but just that they have another imagination because of the movies and something. Because you know, in Armenia, it just this last few years that we can see people from Africa here. Before, we have never. So when I set my family and they have the imagination from the movies or from the news, like something bad. Yes. And like they didn't know anything, they were kind of against it.
Okay.
But then when they
So it wasn't
understood,
based on the skin color.
no,
It was just based on what
they
they've
were
seen on the internet
they
and
saw
movies.
that they thought that what if he's a bad person? What if he's going to play with me just?
Okay.
What our kids will, what kind of life our kids will have?
Okay.
Like, will it be difficult for them also and everything? But later when they understood that like there is no option and moreover when they met him, after meeting, like every conversation were gone. So they're like they like him and now everything is good. But the beginning was, I won't lie, don't hit me. It wasn't easy to convince my family and my dad mostly. My mom was like, okay, but dad,
I know.
yes.
Is it true that you don't allow your kids to travel? Like now, let's say you guys have kids or children. Would you allow your children to go to Africa?
I would like my children to go to Africa because I understand that they are like the half of them are from Africa, and it will be, from my perspective, is like really wrong if they don't know where they are coming from. So I want to go and see where this person was living, and also for sure I want our kids to also see the country and the family, of course.
Okay. All right, I'm going to ask you this. Before you met Kweku, have you heard about Africa or Ghana, to be precise?
Not about Ghana, but about Africa, of course.
Okay, you know there's a continent.
Yes, but I didn't know anything about Ghana.
Okay.
I didn't know where is it, that there is a country like that. Honestly, I didn't know.
Okay.
Not Ghana like.
Okay, but right now, do you know more about Ghana?
I cannot say that I know too much,
Okay.
but like I know some information now about Ghana.
Okay. Is there a place that you think someday you would love to go and visit?
I don't think someday I would like to. I know that I want to go now.
Okay. I mean, she's thinking for real. I love that. A woman that knows what she wants and she goes for it, period. Okay, quick. Well, you found the right one, by the way.
Yes. That's what I wish to my friends.
The best. I mean, I mean, actually give you the best.
Yes.
Okay, so even though we've talked about Africa, I know that for sure here in this part of Europe, blacks are not that much, but now they are coming. They're educating people when they come because I think because people are now here, they're now spreading the good news out there. Like, come here. It's actually a nice country. You can live and I mean stay and even marry from. Okay, but I'm gonna ask you this. I know family is there. You have friends. You have your circle. Let me ask this: is he your first black boyfriend or fiance? Like when you started dating, was it the first person you started dating as a black person? Okay, but what I want to ask now is, how did your friends react? Like your circle, you bring in because definitely you guys are now fiancés, so definitely when you go for gatherings or events, you go together.
Mm-hmm.
How did they react when you see you with this black tall dude?
So first of all, my friends were from the same company I was working, so they knew both of us, but for the beginning they didn't know that we were together. Later they were like, it wasn't some kind of, I don't know, some super reaction. It was like, oh really? I was like, yes, and they were like happy for me. About my family also, when I told them it's my sisters and brothers mostly, it was kind of surprise for them, but not too much. They were like, oh, that's nice. And they are all saying that our kids going to be very beautiful.
Of course, you're so pretty.
Like everyone is saying that.
Yes, of course, because you're pretty. You're the pretty one, by the way.
Yes, I know.
All right, so the same question for you, Gogo, okay? I'm going to ask you, I know here it's not that common in the black community when they see a black guy dating a white girl.
Yeah.
And what was their reaction? Like mostly dudes, friends, or, I mean, people who you call now family here.
Okay, for my close circle, they kind of was supportive. Yeah, they supported me. But then, of course, when you meet, a bigger range of community, each and everyone has their own opinion. So, yeah, there'll be tantrums here and there. But then I know what I want, and then it's just by opinion. I'm in the shoes and I know how it pinches. So, at the end of the day, the fact that my close circles accepted her, and then they kind of also like a family with her, it's actually a beautiful thing and something which keeps me going. So yes.
Okay. Do they like accept when you go in this gathering?
Yes.
There's a third or he's welcoming? Because I know that mostly it's all over. Okay, in the black community, when you start dating a white girl and the blacks be like, oh, can't you see that don't you see any other black ladies?
Girl.
Like,
yes, I get that.
You know.
Yes.
You didn't tell me about that.
That's because it's not really important. But anyway. So yes, these questions come up, not from my close circles, not from them, because I do not have a bigger circle. For me, I believe in having a smaller circle, like a circle which is going to hold you up in terms of crisis and all that, than having the larger circles. But then, coming here as an African, sometimes we do meet ups and have some sort of, organizations and funds in a bigger community. And when this happens, these kind of questions, sometimes they've not even met her, but then they've had, like, or should I say, they've heard it through rumor that, oh, this guy is with some Armenian girl or some white girl and all that. And be like, why are you with her? Do you know that you are stuck here forever? Huh? Why not go back and then have a Ghanaian girl? And I'm like, yo, bro. It is all good. At the end of the day, we know what we want. We know what we discuss. We know the conversation we had before getting into this. So you only see the outer picture. You're not inside to understand anything. And just like every other girl, you have your preference. I do have my preference, and it's not like I haven't been with black girls too. I was with them, and then I have been with, and then I have chosen the one I feel like it's best for me, and then it falls in line with what I want in life. So yes, at the end of the day, it is my choice, and every one of them can just.
That's the period.
Yes.
Okay, I know it's lovey-dovey here. I love but I know you guys face one or two challenges together, not outside work, but together.
Yes.
How do you guys work on that? Especially the fact that she is from a different culture. You're from a different culture. How do you guys try to meet in the middle?
Would you want to go first, or I should?
You should, and then I'll add if I have.
Okay, so before we got into the relationship, we were talking. I gave her the room to be very expressive, like have a healthy communication, because I think this is a phase people normally don't like get into before they get into the real deal. So whenever something new comes up or pops up from either the man or the woman, it becomes like some sort of a thing for them, and then it's either they walk out or something. But for me, before we got into the deal, we had a conversation. I laid on the table what I wanted in life, and she did as well. And then we understood that the similarities of what we wanted was more than the ones we didn't want, so we could work around it. But at the end of the day, coming from a different background, culture, family, and she as well, I felt like we came to a conclusion of having the respect for each other. Yeah, teach me what I don't know, I teach you what you don't know. And then also, there are some things we don't literally talk about, we don't bring into our conversations. For example, I told her that this is life. It doesn't matter whether if I'm black with a black girl or a black with a white girl, whatsoever, vice versa. But then at the end of the day, if you both are together and then you don't get to understand that it is a journey, and in this journey, it's not always going to be like bed of roses. It's going to be a roller coaster thing, ups and downs, misunderstandings and here. But you should have a mutual respect, not to disrespect yourself even when you are angry. And also, we should learn to sort out our differences before going to bed. We shouldn't sleep in the couch. Even if you're angry, we should be able to lay on the same bed. We also came to agreement that if we are unable to sort out our indifferences and then a day passes, we leave it behind because already it's in the past. Though we will visit it and then try to make things out of it, but then we are not going to really go into it because it doesn't really matter anymore. And we've also come to the conclusion that regardless what happened, divorce is never an option. So yes, I give her the platform to voice out. I listen to her. I always say, men, please, there is a difference between hearing and listening. So you should learn to listen to your woman and not just hear her. I listen to her. I'm not perfect. I'm only but human. She's not perfect. She's only but human. She also listens to me. We are not too big to say our sorries. So sometimes I always tell her, instead of choosing right or wrong, I rather choose love. And choosing love is saying that, babe, I'm sorry. I apologize if whatever I did wrong hurt you or whatsoever it is. I'm going to do better. And then also, she will also acknowledge her wrongs and then apologize, and then we are good again.
I will learn to talk because in the beginning, every little something that we didn't like about something, we're becoming a kind of not too big, but like fight. But
no, it's not in every new relationship.
Yeah, sure. But for now, we'll learn how to talk just calmly without any like, I don't know, raising a voice or being too expressive, let's say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't remember the last time.
And sometimes too, we normally do reassess ourselves. For example, last night when she got back from work, I asked her, babe, what are the benefits of having me as a husband? Because I told her this, that I don't want to be here, and then regardless, we don't know what tomorrow holds, but then even if we're not gonna stay together. I want you to leave knowing that I impacted your life positively, even though divorce isn't an option. But then I always want to impact my woman. And then she stated the benefits of having me. I stated the benefits of having her. I asked her, what are the things in the early stages of our relationship I was doing that now I'm not doing, that you misses it? And then we kind of have these conversations. So sometimes like we do, and then it keeps us back in track. She says, yo, you were doing this, you didn't do that anymore. Then I make sure that I create an avenue to make that thing happen again.
Is it true?
Yes. That is what I do. Recently, she was like, babe, I'm on break, I'm feeling stuck, can you come over? I was like, I'm tired, I can't come. The next day, I called her, when are you going to have break? Okay, I'm coming out to do something. I want to take you out on a date. So I went to her workplace, she was on break. I took her on a date and then took her back to work and then go run my things and then came back up. So we create things just to keep us like.
And the good thing that also, I don't know about myself, but when I say something, like, he really listened to it, and I can feel it, I can see that he's trying his best to do whatever will make me happier.
Nice. Okay, so you all know I love, right? But we have to ask some certain questions, okay? So I'm just gonna go right into it. As much as I love you guys so much, I just have to ask. Gregor, I'm gonna put you on the spot first.
Okay.
I know you've dated black, you've dated white. What's the difference on which one do you prefer? Let's just put it like.
You definitely put me on the spot.
Yes, I definitely did put you on the spot. I'm sorry, I mean, you're my bro, you know that 100, but yes.
So I think I'm gonna be very cautious about answering this question because I do not want to have haters, but like.
Honey, just be you. Just say it as it is, okay?
Okay, from a personal experience,
Yes.
I'm gonna tackle the personal experience and then a general thing. Yeah. From a personal experience, I feel like even though I do respect them a lot, because like I like to voice out what I want. I know me, and so if I'm in a relationship with you and then I talk about something, I expect you to hear it, if not for the first time, rather for the second time. Yeah. But then if it keeps occurring, like the same thing is repeated, I feel like I'm not being respected enough. And then meeting her, I've never had such like incidents. Yes, she sometimes like do flow, but then I just communicate with her, babe, ABC, and then she's like, oh, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. And then she makes sure she doesn't repeat that. I know that people can't like change overhand, so yes. Personally, I wouldn't say all whites, but she has been the best thing for me, like I've been saying it right from the beginning. And my experience with the black wasn't so fortunate. It doesn't mean that we don't have good girls from the black society as well. We do have them, but I wasn't fortunate to have met one.
Okay.
Yes. So, yes, that is my opinion about that.
I'm going to ask you the same thing, my darling.
Yeah.
I know that you've dated your people, like the Armenian guys or white guys in general, and now you've dated a black guy. So, which one do you prefer and why?
Actually, I'm going to answer a bit different to this because I really don't think it's about the skin color or race or nationality or something. I met like nice guys before, but they were not for me. And like this nice guy is for me. So I cannot say that like there is some difference just because we understand each other better. We fell in love and I love him, which like maybe I didn't experience before fully or enough to be sure that I want a family with that person.
Is it because of the way he treated you, like he treated you differently from all these other guys?
It's a bit difficult to answer because I didn't have this long relationship before, so this is the longest. So of course, if now I compare this stage and what I had before, like in the beginning with them, it's like kind of different. But I cannot say that like Armenian guys are not good, but like they're some things, maybe they think about some things in a different way.
Okay.
They're more, let's say, strict.
So in a nutshell, you just say they are good in their own way, but then they weren't good for you.
Yes. But I really don't think it's about the race. Like I met some people, maybe there's another one who is like thinks in a different way.
Okay, it was the persona of the persona of the person.
Yes,
Okay.
it wasn't just about the
Nationality or whatsoever. All right, okay, so that's said it. But please let's now take some few break. I know we've been talking today, so that we can go on a break. You two can go on your break, go and drink some water. Go to the restroom, okay? But don't forget to come back as soon as possible and prepare your question, because when we get back, it's question and answer section, and we have more things to talk about. So don't keep long. We're going to take a break from our sponsors, and we will be right back. So get ready, guys, with your question and answer, okay? And also say where you're watching us from. I'll be back. It's Time with Frances.
Don't miss a beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. Today Ghana News, it's your clan. Time with Frances, a unique delight. Don't miss the magic, shining bright. Tune in and see the best of the best. Today Ghana News, you'll be impressed. And every week, a new adventure. Francis Jalil, we're ready. From the beach to the dance.
Hello, abusiafo. Centrica ewo niema papa ma edimachi ne nkwohwe. Sebani signature sentence so a Centrica ewo homai eba no shade so a fresh Centrica ewo 027 00425.
Welcome to the Pretty Unisex Salon, where beauty meets confidence. At the Pretty, we bring out the best in you with our professional services like stylish braiding, elegant fixing of weave-on, relaxing pedicure, stunning acrylic nails, flawless makeup, gentle hair washing, and perfect touch-ups to keep you glowing. Step into the Pretty Unisex Salon today. Your beauty, our passion. We are right located at Agbogba Ashoman Road, close to Gold Avenue School. You can equally call us on 0240-796422 or 0261-740678 to book your appointment. The Pretty Unisex Salon. Good, look good and feel good.
this year. What say it?
All right, welcome back to the show. It's Time with Frances. I am your host. My name is Frances Ja, and today we have two lovely guests with us. We have Ashkan and Kweku. Okay, Ashkan is from Romania, Kweku is from Ghana. Okay, don't forget the program is live at Twitch, on satellite, Facebook, YouTube, and links are all on Today Ghana News TV. We're also live on our social channel on Hing FM 93.5 at Hingma in the Eastern region. We are across King's Radio, Joframa TV at the Warora in OT region, Sekina Information Center at Tatale, Northern Ghana, at the Landmark Community Information Center at Nkwanta and Fans TV, also at Aflao in the Volta region. All right, so thank you guys so much for sticking and staying with me every Friday live here with me, your girl, the host. All right, so now we want to go into the question and answer time. Yes, I know my people are already, they're so ready right now. So Q&A, let's see what you guys have to ask. And please don't forget to tell us where you're watching us from. Nova is saying hi. Hello to you, Nova. Okay, so I think I have to bring this a bit closer because I can really see. You say happy birthday to me. Oh, Nova, is it your birthday? Okay, happy birthday, Nova. Okay, so let's get into it. So for today, this is a bit far, so guys, you're just going to be patient with me. I'm going to be reading it from the TV. Good. So Nana is saying greetings from Tetele, Northern Ghana and Sekina Information Center listeners. Nice, informative entertainment show. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Nana. And shout out to Tetele, Northern Ghana, Sekina Information Center, guys. Shout out to you guys all the way in Ghana. So what's our next questions for today? All right, Robert. Robert is saying good evening. Good evening to you, Robert. Watching from Paris, France. Kindly ask them what makes them at times feel the differences. It seems they bond very well. Yes, they do. So, what makes you guys feel the differences? Robert wants to know.
I don't really understand the question.
What makes them at times feel the differences? Like you guys bond so well. Like what is that thing? Yeah.
The viewer want to know how we manage to like bond over time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
So I feel like just like I said, it's all about I take my relationship, not just my relationship, but in every aspect of my life very serious. I'm kind of serious about it.
Okay.
And like I say, moving from a stage of life to a different dimension of a stage of life, I feel like it all depends on you, the person. I put it so much that I'm very conscious of myself and everything that I do.
Okay.
In as much as I am very not perfect. So the best thing we do is, like I say, have a healthy communication. Give a listening ear, because I always say this: listening and then hearing, it's two different things.
Yeah.
And then also having a conversation and then understanding the conversation is also a different thing. So even if I find it difficult to understand where she's coming from in terms of having conversations, I still give her a platform to like explain further, elaborate more, give examples, tell me what to do. Because I literally tell her all the time, I am not a computer or a robot to know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we kind of sometimes fall out, of course, especially when we are having arguments and misunderstandings. But then we also try to bring each other, because at the space of a heat, we give ourselves a break. and then we calm down, and then we find an alternative to revisit the conversation again, but in a more healthy way. And I'm always saying this, do not be too big to say you are sorry when you are wrong. At the end of the day, you are not a person. You can never know if you are right or wrong, and it is only left for her to tell me, Kwaku, this ABC thing you did.
Does she call you Kwaku?
Yes.
Please call him.
He doesn't like when I'm calling him.
He's calling him yes.
I'm saying it Kwaku. What is that?
Yeah.
I'm not saying it in a good way. Like I can, but then it's still for
she
me.
teases me with
Don't
that.
mind me. Can you say your name?
Yes. Don't mind me.
I just call her Ash, and I barely call her her name. The only time I uses her name is when the moment I call her name Ash, she
When I messed up.
understands that she's messed up. Yeah, so when I call her name, she's like, babe, what did I do wrong? That's it. Because I'm all the time calling her baby, my love, these pet names. So yeah, she is using my name more often. I tell her, do not use my name more often because I wouldn't even know when I'm wrong. I want you to use my name when I'm wrong.
And I think it's your name. Why wouldn't I call
It is my name, but then you are not just anybody. You are my woman, and then we should have like ways.
Your woman who knows your name.
Yes, but then also we should have ways to communicate easily. Because if you're calling if my friends are calling me my name all the time, even when they are angry, I wouldn't know that they're angry unless they like voice out.
Come on.
But then even before you voice out, if you mention my name, I already know. Just like if the moment I mention Ash, you understand that you've messed up before we even get to talk about whatever you did. You get my point. So it's all about having good, healthy communication, listening, and then being heard. It is okay to agree to disagree, and then choose love instead of choosing right or wrong.
And also it's about sharing your emotions. You need to like speak out what you feel, what you think, what some situation, how the situation made you feel, for the person to understand that, okay, you don't like this, so I'm not doing this anymore. Yeah, because then if you are not talking about your emotions, it's like keeping them in you, and then one day you can just like explode.
You're so true. You're so right, my dear. All right, you're from our TV, so watching from Wara in Oti region, I want to know if there are waterfalls in Armenia.
There are some waterfalls in Armenia. There is just one which came to my mind. It's like Shake waterfall.
Okay.
About which I've heard the most, but I haven't been there.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yes, so they do have waterfalls. Okay. All right, is that all for tonight? So that we can get to more. Okay, good evening. Good evening, watching from Suhum in the eastern region, I guess. I want to know if they're learning of. Okay.
Language is difficult.
Okay, so he wants to know if. Okay, we already said that.
It is difficult.
It's very difficult.
She even said that I find it difficult mentioning her name. How much more be in the log? And brother, or I don't know if your sister, Kwaku brother.
Yeah, brother.
So my name, Kwaku, my name. I would say that Armenian language is difficult. It's one of the most difficult languages. Of course, if you know it, it sounds nice in the ears. You have no idea. I do have some few knowledge, which I'm learning from her, and also from the very little circle I have from the Armenian society. So yes, it is difficult, but then you can if you want to.
Okay, so Mavis is saying, wow, good show. Thank you so much, Mavis. Watching on YouTube from Lisbon, Portugal. Please, countries do Armenia have visa?
Visa free.
Okay, wait. Oh.
Well, visa free with
Russia?
I'll name a few which I know,
Okay.
but about some I don't know. Russia, Georgia, Cyprus, which like it's not visa free, but the visa is very easy to get. Egypt. Oh, where else?
Is it Turkey?
Turkey?
Oh, you guys-
No,
No.
actually we're in a war with the Turkey, so we're not visiting the Turkey, and they're not visiting us.
Okay. All right. I think maybe that answers your question.
Maybe. I think there are other countries that has visa free in relation with Armenia. So you can kindly look it up on the Google.
Yeah.
I think you'll find these informations there. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Sika, thank you so much for watching. Frances, tell them they're looking cool together. Oh, they already know. God bless the union watching from Jumapore. Yeah, cool for it. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much and amen to that. Well, Kweko is a gentleman and she's a darling. So, I mean, they're just perfect for each other. Lady Mal is saying good evening, watching on Twitch. Good evening to you, my dear. From St. Petersburg, Russia. Okay, does she eat Ghanaian food? And which one does she love best? Right, I think she said that, but you can answer.
Yes, I eat Ghanaian food, the one he makes. My favorite is jollof rice. I also like peanut butter soup, and I remembered one more, the stew you're making. I like to add it in everything.
Yes.
Which one is that?
I just the tomatoes, Ghanaian tomato sauce stew. Yeah.
All right, so lady, that's her favorite. She's been trying.
I think I would add that here in Armenia we do not have Ghanaian like local
I was going to go
ingredients.
into that.
Yeah. We do not have that here, but then we managed to get few here that helps us to do our thing and have the Ghanaian local meals here. So the very little she's mentioned is that which I managed to get the ingredients here to put together for her. But in any case, we will be visiting Ghana soon, and then she will be introduced to varieties of Ghanaian local dishes, which I know she's going to love.
I hear this every day. It's been like, I wish we can go to Ghana now so you can try the food there.
You will love it. You will love it. Don't worry. Frema is saying, watching from Mansenia host. Sunday is Antoinette's birthday. Oh, okay. Happy birthday, Antoinette, if you're watching.
In advance.
Yes, in advance, of course. Okay, do we have more questions, please? Because we want to talk about the food, because I am really, that's the biggest thing. I always complain about here, like not having, all right, yummy, how I say it. Good evening to you, my dear, watching from Nkwanta in the Oti region. Your guests are very interesting to watch. Thank you so much, Yummy. Okay, so do we have more questions? All right, but let's get into this food thing, okay? I personally always, you're watching from Sunyani. Thank you so much. Shout out to all of you guys from Sunyani. I want to talk about the food, okay? Because that is what we want to say. I know, right? I know, because it's not easy. As much as we want to delve into people's culture and food, trust me, stay here for this long and not eating. It's so depriving.
Of course, and sometimes depressing also.
Yes.
You have no idea.
You feel so sick, you can't even get food. So that's the main reason why we're setting up this exhibition that we want to start here, because we just want to create an avenue whereby we can easily access this food stuff. Seriously, it's not even a joke. Okay, like now my darling should be enjoying like some fufu and some light soup and some okra stew, but I can't even see red oil, my dear. You can't even see it. It's like diamond here. So when it comes, people are so careful when they want to sell it to you. It's so super expensive. So that is the main focus here. And we don't have no culture, no African market, nowhere like you can just go and get your, especially in summer, you want to wear something nice, something, that represents where you're coming from. But we don't have it. Seriously. So please, that is why if you're watching, if you're listening, you're into that, just join the train, okay? It's business. It's going to be easy. I mean, we can say it. A lot of people are married here, to Armenians already. A lot of them that I know. So they're going to be staying here. Or even if they're going to go to Ghana, but I mean, they will be here. The kids is going to grow up. They'll go to Ghana and eat some food and come back to here and they don't have any of this food. I mean, how would it look like, you know? Okay, so that being said, I see the ring, girl. It's nice. So I'm hearing wedding bells. I mean, I plan wedding, by the way. So I'm just saying.
Don't worry.
Yes, I'm a wedding planner. So,
okay.
are we hearing like wedding bells soon? Because you keep saying you guys want to go, I know there's going to be like an introduction / whatever that comes with it. Yes. Are you guys preparing towards that level?
Yes, we are. We are preparing. Actually, there's been some sort of little setbacks, like delays.
Okay.
So I think I'm not Armenian, obviously.
Yeah.
And then getting married to a citizen of Armenia, you require certain documents which prove that you've never been married in your country, have no kids and all that. And it was that thing that got us took us back a little bit. So it's already done. I'm yet to have it here, and as soon as we have it in our hands, that's when we're gonna take a step forward. It was supposed to happen this year, but because of the documentations and all that, we rescheduled to next year.
Okay.
But then it's happening next year for sure.
Are we doing it here or in Ghana?
So we want to have a smaller, not too large, because I'm not really a people person. Yeah, like I said, I have myself. I like to endeavor into my circle rather than have a huge community with no relevance.
Yeah.
You get my point.
Right.
And she does as well. Actually, even with a small thing I want to have, she still says it's big for her.
I don't like weddings.
And she doesn't really like weddings. But we're gonna have her way done here, and then when we relocate to Ghana, because I have to also take you to Ghana because I have a huge society in Ghana. My family, some friends, and all that. Do some little of introductions and then have some sort of union there for them to also celebrate us.
Okay.
So
Well, my darling, why don't you like weddings?
I don't know. I'm not really into this kind of parties. So I don't really like it. But if we're doing something, we're doing for him.
Yes, but you have your traditional, like...
We have traditional wedding, which I don't want.
You don't want that either?
No, it's like too big with a lot of people, with a lot of noise and everything, which I personally don't like. I don't say it's not good, but I don't want it for myself. But actually, my family treats us as a married couple already. Like when they are talking about him, they are talking like your husband and everything. So yeah.
Okay, but when you go to Ghana, it's going to be loud. Let me just say, I don't know whatever you say.
she wouldn't like it, but
that's Africa for you. It's time. If you think here they like weddings, no. When you go to Africa, it's more than that. Okay, so you just come, have fun with it. Maybe you might even enjoy it. Who knows, So yeah.
Let's see.
Yes.
And if you don't mind, I have a question for you too, by the way.
Oh, sure.
Have you tried Armenian food?
Okay, he has to answer because I give the question here.
You have to answer too.
Yes. Did you prepare him Armenian food?
Not like Armenian,
Okay.
but some things that was making in the house. We were making because I also what he is making. I know how he likes his food, and like Armenian food doesn't taste like he likes. So yeah. I'm not forcing it to him, but I want to know if you ever tried. I
do try it. Have you?
Yes. I've tried it.
What did you try?
I did dolma.
With the green.
With the
small one?
the dolma, yes, the thing they put, I think it's meat or something they put in there.
Inside.
Yes.
What it covered with?
Greenish something.
Greenish.
Yes.
Okay, that's my favorite thing. Did you like it?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's actually my favorite.
I haven't tried it yet, but then the one she's been making for me, I like it. And then also when I visit her family in another region, Oh, it's always like a party. Every visit is like you're throwing a party because there are varieties of food here and there on the table.
Barbecue all the time.
Yes, that's why I like Armenia. They always have food. Okay, they're like they have this African thing, and they eat with their hands, which is good.
Which is good. And then also one thing I really want to adopt is the fact that when they are eating, I think she asked me yesterday, they have varieties of little bit of everything on the table.
Yeah.
So you got to select. It's not like it's being forced on you. Unlike where we're coming from, if you are eating fufu, everyone is eating fufu. If you are eating burger, like everyone. So when she asked me, the answer I gave was like, okay, if it's something for the house, just me and you, I think I would like one portion of food. But then if we have like guests and everything, I want us to have like variety so that they can take from whatever they want to take from.
Yeah, it's always a few types of dishes with my family. The table is like it's a new year or something.
Yes. No, but I love that about that particular thing.
Yes.
I love food, so anything food, just I'll be there. Okay, so that being said, wedding bells, it's good. And where are you guys deciding to like leave? Is it here or?
We've actually discussed that. Home is always going to be home for us. This is now a second home to me now. And of course, Ghana is going to be a second home to her and also to our kids. It's going to be homes for them. But we have plans of like relocating to explore other part of the world.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, all right. So that's being said. I want you, Gregory, because you came to me to give advice to anyone out there looking on relocating for school, for studies, even for tourists. What's your advice to people out there who want to visit Armenia?
I think there's been a lot of, how should I put it? People throwing dust in people's eyes about like relocating from where you were born and raised in. For me, this is what I'm going to say. Whenever you have it in your mind, the moment you have the thought of moving out from your place of comfort to a different place, do not have a lot of expectations. Do not, even if you are being invited over by a relative, you should psych your mind and not to be too much of expectations. Because trust me, when disappointment hits, it hits hard, and if you are not in control of yourself, you will lose it all. I always say this then. See it as a seed being planted somewhere and then its location is being changed. So if you are unable to uproot the whole soil together with the seed to transfer it into a different location, then in this case, it's going to be quite difficult because you have to go through hell in order to have your grounds and then come out for people to see your fruits and then begin to pluck from. But then it's always nice if you have a little bit of sand or soil around you that is having some varieties you're going to like live with and all that. But then if you are alone now, like you are the one starting the mantle, prepare yourself for everything, because relocating is not for the weak.
No.
It is not for the weak. There is a lot of things you're gonna go through. Let's be frank. It is everywhere in the US, in the UK. Do not listen to people saying that, oh, you travel and then in less than 1 year you're gonna make it. We have shortcuts. Of course, if you want to make it, you can make it using the shortcut. But then it always has not so beautiful end. You get my point? So if you are relocating, just prepare yourself for the worst. And then understand that it is only a training, it's only a period of time. If you keep to yourself, become true to yourself, understand where you're coming from, and then have the right things set up before you, you're gonna definitely prevail. I wasn't like this. I didn't have whatever I have now. 3 years back, when I first moved here, it was hell. But then I didn't give up. I only understood that it was only about a period of time.
Especially when you came here without knowing no one.
Anyone.
Yes.
And just one person with no family, nothing, and all that. Just psych your mind and prepare yourself for the worst of that. If you don't have that strength, don't move. If you have that strength, I would encourage you to move.
Yeah. Actually, I would like to add something which will not go with what he said. Just do something what you enjoy, be where you are happy. And like if you're happy here, stay here. If you feel like you are not happy, I'm not going to talk about difficulties because difficulties are everywhere, but then you can also enjoy your life with difficulties as well. But if you find yourself unhappy, move somewhere else.
Yeah, you can change it. You can change it.
Explore the world and like be wherever you feel happy.
Well, you've heard it from them. So I'm just going to throw in some few stuff with what they just said, okay? I feel like if you want to relocate, you should first of all know the country you want to go to. And also some countries, like somebody asked in the course of the show, if they're visa free, you need to know that. If it's not, you have to know which right channel for your visa, please. Very, very important, okay? Don't go to agents that's going to dupe you or is going to do fake visas for you. Please just go through the right. Google search, do a lot of research. If there's someone staying there, ask questions. Let a person put you through the right path, okay? And also, I think you have to save money. Because especially when you don't have anyone you're going to meet there. When I say, I mean family to be precise, okay? Even when you have family.
Even when you have family.
This side of the world, nobody cares. Bills is to be paid, you have to pay. That's it. So I'll just say, put some money aside for yourself. Just call that money emergency kind of money, okay? If you're coming for studies, you're coming. I also feel like if you want to relocate, that's me. I always visit the country first, maybe as a tourist. I know some people can afford it, but if you can't, please do. Go as a tourist, just move around, see the place, get to know. If you can spend like 2 to 3 weeks. I know you will not get to know everything within that period of time, but you make your bucket list and get information based on that and check out those things. At least are very, very important. Then based on that, you just make your decision, okay? And also make sure that if you're going to work, the country should be, is there jobs, availability of jobs. So search if there are jobs that you can easily get to work. For here in Armenia, I can tell you, I haven't been here for long, but I know that people can attest to that. During summer, there are lots of jobs, but during the winter, there's not much job. And even the ones that you will get, it's so hard because of the weather. So when you're coming from Africa, you know, we don't have this type of weather here. We don't have snow. So when you get here within that period, it's very, very hard. Even if the job is there, because you're not used to that kind of weather yet, it's hard for you. Some people get sick. That is even when some people really want to go back. They even regret because the money, the work is there, but you have to work to earn it. If you can't, too bad. So like he said, prepare your mind. I think that's also part of it. Just psych your mind. That money doesn't grow on trees here. You work hard for your money, okay? So please, those are the few points we have to give you guys. And also we're organizing some exhibitions, so maybe you can use that as a way of coming here, explore if this is where you want to live, you want to study, you want to work, you want to do business, it's open, okay? It's legal as well. All right, so on that note, we say good night to all my listeners. Join me next week, Friday. I'm here live. Thank you guys so much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you guys.
It's a pleasure being
And thank you all for watching. I'll see you again, okay? Ta-da!
Don't miss a beat, stay tuned tight. The best of the best, shining bright. Tune in now, it's not a game. Today Ghana News, it's your clan. Time with Francis, a unique delight. Don't miss the magic, shining bright. Tune in and see the best of the best. Today Ghana News, you'll be impressed. And every week, a new adventure. Francis Jalil, we're ready. From the beach to the dance.